Alright, listen up guys, we've got some serious updates about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and these are the kind of details you're gonna want to hear. I've been digging into everything that's come out lately, and trust me, this collection is way bigger than most people realize. Let's kick things off with Mortal Kombat 4 because this one's turning into something special. Digital Eclipse has gone and added 2x and 4x rendering modes, which means the original 1997 arcade game is getting that modern shine. Smoother visuals, no jagged edges as far as pixels are concerned, and a clean look that still feels classic. But if you're old school like me, you can flip on that CRT filter and bring the arcade right back to your screen. You get the crisp upgrade or the nostalgic glow, your choice. Now, check this out. The in-game menu is absolutely stacked. We're talking difficulty settings, a violence toggle. Yeah, you can actually turn fatalities and blood on or off. Unlimited round timers, unlimited fatality time, rendering scale controls, alternate outfits, and get this, you can play as Meat. That's right, Meat is back and he's official, so you can beat Meat if you want. Just kidding. Anyways, and here's something fans have waited decades for. This is the first time ever the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 4 is coming to home consoles. That's pretty sweet. This was the final arcade Mortal Kombat we never got to experience at home until now. I honestly think Mortal Kombat 4 is going to surprise people. It might end up being the sleeper hit of the entire collection. And who knows, this could finally be the moment when games like Mythologies, Sub-Zero, and Special Forces get the credit they deserve. Now let's talk about what's happening behind the scenes with the emulation, because the tech is wild. The team handling this, implicit conversions, and if you guys saw my last video, I said conversations, so my bad, but implicit conversions has officially finished PlayStation 1 emulation across all platforms. So yeah, that means Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Mythologies, and Special Forces are all locked, loaded, and ready to play on every system. They're also building PS2 emulation, codenamed Waffle. And get this, it's being made for Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Now, smaller PS2 games might technically run on the regular Switch, but it'd take some heavy optimization. That's a huge clue right there. It basically confirms that a Legacy Collection 2 could totally happen, bringing back the 3D-era games like Deadly Alliance, Deception, Shaolin Monks, and Armageddon, most likely on next-gen hardware, so sorry regular Switch users. Now, I gotta be real with you about Nintendo 64 and Dreamcast. Those two, they're not in the plans right now. Sorry guys. I mean, sorry, not sorry, it's not my fault. The Nintendo 64's architecture is just plain weird. It doesn't map well to modern systems, and even the best emulators out there need individual fixes for every single game. So yeah, that's probably why the Nintendo 64 version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy didn't make the cut into the Legacy Collection. And Dreamcast, it's the same deal. No rising demands for it right now. I mean, everybody wants gold, right? But I guess apparently the demand's not high enough. The team said it's just not worth the cost unless someone's planning to re-release a ton of Dreamcast titles, and there it is right there. We're talking 10 to 30 games minimum. That makes Mortal Kombat Gold unlikely for now. So, you know, if you guys got 10 to 30 more games you want to see that run on the Sega Dreamcast, then, you know, hey, holler at them, let them know. But if Warner Brother Games decides to push for it and the fans speak up, like I just said, right? Digital Eclipse could always outsource it or even build a Dreamcast emulator in-house. It's not impossible, it's just going to take demand. I think there's been enough demand for Gold, but like I said, there has to be more games. So here's the big picture. Mortal Kombat 4 is getting a visual glow up and a ton of new features. PS1 emulation is 100% done. PS2 emulation is in progress for next gen. N64 and Dreamcast, they're not dead, just waiting for the right time. If this collection sells well, we could easily see a Legacy Collection 2, and that's when we finally get those PS2-era classic games reborn. So tell me, which Mortal Kombat game do you want to see next? Drop it in the comments, and hey, if you're hyped about Mortal Kombat's 4 return, just like I am, you know what to do. Give the video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.